Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to this beautiful Tuesday, the 23rd. I hope you're all doing well. Alright, so, while I was editing my past few videos, I realized a few things that I did not do. Hello. Sorry I'm not good at writing letters. I made one metal bar too many, and I thought you might need it. Clint the blacksmith. Well, thank you, Mr. Clint. I'll be taking that gold for sure. But one of the first big mistakes I made was this right here. We don't have any hay. So to remedy that, we're just gonna do that real quick, add a quick little 129 pieces of hay. And we will not be getting any produce from the animals today because of that, but at least I did catch it before it became a runaway problem. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to come over here and double check this. Okay, so we don't have anything growing yet. I'm going to do something that might be slightly controversial. First I'm going to see what the spirits are doing. And depending on how they feel about the day, we'll kind of decide what we're doing. However, regardless, I do have a certain thing that I would like to do for sure. So, as you might be able to remember from yesterday, we were on a quest for quartz. And unfortunately, that did not work out exactly how we were hoping that it would. And so with that being kind of a problem, we are going to work on remedying that today as well. But first, let's see what those spirits say they're doing today. Spirits feel neutral today. The day is in our hands. Alright, so with that, the vote of confidence from Welwick the Oracle. I don't know why I was trying to put an egg in the smoker. Last I checked, you could not smoke an egg. Alright, there we go. That mullet going. And yeah, alright, so we can't really go to Marnie's today, so no point in doing that. I need to get pigs. And I'd love to get the pond built, but we can't really do that yet either. So yeah, what we need to do is we need to wait until about 9:30. I think it's probably when Pam will manage to make it over here. So normally she's supposed to be there at 10:10, but as I've pointed out, I kind of ruined that for her, so she's not really going to be able to... So she'll be there earlier. Do I have maple syrup in here? I do. Okay, perfect. So I want to make... Oh, I don't have its recipe. Well, crud. So there's an item in here. It's called the maple bar. It's right there. And even though it looks like a duke, it's a really good item to make. It gives you a whole bunch of, like, stat-ups that I just say are exceptionally useful. Let's see. While we wait for Pam to get her lazy rump to the bus stop. Well, I don't know why I'm saying that. She's done nothing but good for us. Let's run over to Clint's. I think he opens at 9. Yeah, we can run up to the quarry real quick. See if there's any goodies. Like this here. Not really anything we can donate. Alright, now from here, let's head on down to Clint's. See if we can get ourselves a few things opened. And then from there, we're going to run off to the Skull Caverns. As I said, I am not very happy that I got knocked down yesterday. That was not in my plan for the day, but apparently it was in the cards. Which is exceptionally unfortunate for me, but you know what? Sometimes, no matter what you do, you're just destined to fail. I don't know if... Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think we've donated that one, so that's a new one for us. And a nose. Nice. Alright, that we can't really do anything with. So we'll take Mr. Potato Head's nose in here and our sword. Get these donated. I don't think it's really going to give us anything too special. No, and that's fine. But with that, we have made a few more strides towards completing that place. Alright, the bus stop we go. Let's see if Pam is on our radar yet. There she is. She's coming on in, ready for another day of work. I mean, at least we're taking her to the desert where it's a little bit warmer. But yeah, hopefully me taking these extra goodies that we got from Clint to the desert isn't going to cause too big of an issue. But I guess that is to be seen. We also did get that golden pan. So the golden pan just makes it slightly more likely we're going to get more items as well as better items from the water. So that could be, well, it could be interesting to say the least. We'll have to see what comes of it. But with it not being really that lucky of a day, hopefully we can get ourselves some spicy eel pretty early on. But yeah, this attack up should hopefully help us as well, kind of keep everything at bay. So the attack up, I mean, it's not really going to add knockback, but it could potentially knock these guys down. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. I was not expecting it to be that good. That was a much bigger those were much bigger numbers than I was expecting to get. Well, I guess that makes sense though, because I think it's by a factor of 3. I don't think it's quite +3. So that's really good. I have no idea how that calculation's being figured. I mean, I know that I'm getting a boost from my profession, because when I became level 10... Excuse me, when I became level 10 of combat, I picked the combat, like the damage-based profession, so maybe that's also kind of helping play into that. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I see another Omni Geode. That's not really going to be the most useful. Really hoping to get a Quartz. Oh, nice, 2 of them. I don't think we're going to get one today, though. But yeah, that is my big goal today. Get a Quartz, take it to Emily, which she'll be at the bar until relatively late. Okay, so we do have one. Now just have to make sure we don't lose it like last time. And yeah, so since she'll be at the bar until relatively late, I don't have to get up and go too quickly. I mean, I might as well stay down here for a bit. I'm going to wait until we have a really good luck day. And then I'm going to make a ton of staircases, and we're going to make that push down to floor 100. So hopefully that goes well. I think I'm probably just going to do it that way. I don't know if I'm going to do it the way that you're kind of intended to do it. But I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to kind of see what happens. But yeah, honestly, like, me giving Emily the Quartz isn't really as big of a deal because we're already at maximum hearts with her, unless I were to get her the bouquet. Which, I'm not really too set on doing that yet. I'm not really sure who I want to date. She is one that as I've said, in my first Let's Play, well, not my first Let's Play, my first playthrough of this game, when I was just a lowly little farmhand on Stardew Valley, I chose her as my spouse, or she chose me, however you want to look at it. And it just kind of worked out. So maybe I'll pick her again, just kind of to pay past me some respect, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see kind of how far we go. She does have kind of an interesting item that she'll give you if you, when you do marry her, and you get up to the maximum amount of hearts with her, which I'm not going to spoil how many hearts that is. Because oh, we got a prehistoric floor. But back to what I was saying. It's completely cosmetic. So if you remember, she loves fashion. And both her and Sandy, both looking as fabulous as they do, are somewhat of a group of fashionistas. I'm gonna throw this away, ooh, maybe not. I'm gonna throw that away. Because that'll sell for 100, which really isn't that much money. But if I could get don't know if... Okay, that is one that I haven't donated yet, so we will get rid of that. Add that to our pile of goodies. But yeah, so she'll give you clothing. Now, her clothing requires a metric just load of fiber. And I don't know, fiber's not really the most useful to me. There are some uses for it later on in the game. And that is one of the, oh my gosh, one of the, not New Game Plus things, but one of the things that we'll be getting into relatively soon. We just haven't quite gotten around to it yet. It lets you craft a very unique statue that is exceptionally useful. Oh my gosh, I am setting up to get knocked down again. And I am not feeling too willing to take a fall for that guy again. I prefer not to get knocked down by the serpents again. Because these guys, as annoying as they are really not that hard. Now their higher up form probably will be. I've never actually done that before. So we'll have to see what happens with that. I don't want that. I just saw the spicy eel. I don't know if it's worth it. I think I'll probably just hold on to it for the next time we come down here. But if I get down into some dire straits and start seeing money for nothing, then I'll definitely be eating that. We'll have to see what happens. But anyway, so yeah, Emily being kind of the fashionista, she makes you a very interesting form of clothing. Which if we do marry her, it is something that I almost threw that away. I will be showing off. And it is pretty cool. So yeah. She also has a very unique role at the Spring Festival in the desert, which we'll also be getting into relatively soon, with winter actually coming up to a really quick end. We only have, what, like 5 days left, so just a little less than a week left and we're done with this. Just really crazy how fast we've made it through this first year. I borrowed a necklace from Mom, but lost it somewhere near the bathhouse. She's gonna freak out if she notices it's missing. Alright, well that's something that we'll have to go and look for. I do know what that item is. I also know where it is. And we will be doing that. I don't think we'll do it today, though. Although, if I do go back, I could knock down some more hardwood trees, which could increase foraging, but at the same time, I just fell 13 floors. Ooh, you know what? I might stay down here. I might stay down here. Alright, we just have to make it out of here before Emily leaves the saloon, which I believe... Still Falchion. Plus 25 crit. Alright, well, I really don't need this. Is there anything else I'd consider worse than that? That's 90 versus 140. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw that out and see what else this floor has to offer. I'm not entirely set on throwing that away yet. We'll have to see. And if I decide not to do the Emily quest, that's really not a big deal to me. Like, I don't know. Like, I definitely feel as though it's almost owed at this point because we're we're down here again to get the dang quartz. We'll have to see what happens. This very well could be a rough go, but I mean, as of right now, the fact we're on floor 27 already is pretty good. I mean, it's only 5:30. And we've only had one floor that's affected the flow of time, as in brought it back to normal, and that was the, oh, what's it called? The prehistoric floor. So those floors, you want to get through them as fast as possible. It restores time back to the normal flow. just while you're on that floor. And so the quicker you get out of there, the better. But yeah, so I was looking at like a flowchart of the impact of time. And it's actually pretty impressive, like how many minutes to the day being in the Skull Cavern actually adds. Like, you really wouldn't think it adds that much, but I think it takes like a normally 18-minute day. 24 minutes, I think is what it said. But I'll have to put on screen what it is. And honestly, I mean, I'm probably wrong on my brief little estimate there. I also did not get a peek at the middle, so I don't know if I'm actually going towards anything. Do I have that one? Survey says yes. Let's get that out of here then. It doesn't look like there's anything in the middle, so it just means we need to find a way out of here. That is preferably not going back to the beginning of the floor. So hopefully we get a hole soon, but if not, there's plenty of rocks here. I also might have enough stone to build a ladder. Yeah, I do, I believe. I think it's only 99. This is a little bit troublesome. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just come over here. So you don't want to put it, you can't put it on like the wood. Which is kind of funny because you can put on the wood in Mary Lewis's house. But not down here. Alright, down we go. So yeah, as long as you have 99 stone, you'll be able to keep building pathways down. I really should have offloaded that. You know what? How much is this arrowhead worth? Let's just get rid of that. I'd rather have the wood. I really wish I hadn't thrown that wood away earlier on. I mean, it's only like 4 or 2, but you know, it's wood, and now I can like throw it away again. Great. Oh boy. Do I have anything in here that I can just eat? I really shouldn't be carrying all this crap around with me. I really don't need that. I'd rather... I don't know. Like, it's all kind of just junk to me. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Good thing I didn't throw food away, because I might be fighting my way through this one. Okay. Oh, nice. So they go down in 1 crit. That's really good to know. I need to figure out how to increase my crit rate then. I think it's a topaz ring, but that might just increase crit damage. And that's not as good. Definitely like being able to knock these guys out in 1 hit. Back off, please. I also could probably start carrying the Warhammer into battle, or the sludge. And that also might help. The thing is, like, usually they're slow, and I don't quite have the Galaxy Sludge yet, or the Galaxy Hammer, I think is what it's called. Now, when I can get that item, that is going to make going through these mines so much easier. So I'll be able to just slam the ground, click a whole bunch of times, and do a ton of damage. I believe that I think it actually does more damage than the Galaxy Sword. And as I stated much earlier on in this game, or in this Let's Play, I prefer the heavier weapons in this game. I like the clubs, I like the sludges. They definitely provide a huge bonus. Oh my gosh, this could be bad. Alright, we're gonna head up back to this. Actually, I don't need to go to the stairs. Let's just boost out of here. Okay, so there's a certain item here I'd rather have, and that was actually it. Crud, I messed up. Okay, so throw this out. Perfect, and then I can burn this and grab this one. So that probably seems stupid, and to be honest, it kind of probably was. But hey, we're out of there. We got this slightly more valuable slime compared to the item that'll just be used to make fertilizer. Giant dino egg. I might bring that into the house. Because we could use that for the mayonnaise maker. Actually, let's just do that right now. Why not? Grab all these goodies. I don't think we have anything in our inventory that's ready to be turned into anything here. No, we do not. Alright, so we need a fish to smoke. And we need some fruit to jam. That is a low-value fruit. Get rid of those. And honestly, let's just do coconuts. So as I've said, it's much better to get not coconuts, but like vegetables in these, and it's better to put the fruit in the kegs. But right now where we're in, obviously, a season where you can't grow. Oh, dang it. I missed what I was going to do to him. I was going to go to Sandy's. So, but you know what? Warping out of there might not be that bad of an idea either. I'll just have to try to remember to do that tomorrow. So the reason I wanted to go to Sandy's is so I could get some more stuff for the greenhouse. Sandy has some seeds that they sell for a lot, like, well, they cost a lot first off, but they also sell for a lot. And I would not mind bringing some of those to the greenhouse just until we can get something better in there and until I can do my analysis as to whether or not I want to do only ancient fruit or a mix of kind of everything. So yeah, we'll have to kind of see. Now let's head in here. I'm going to double check. Bring Emily a quartz. Alright. 75 gold, not really worth it, but it gets pretty cold in my little cabin. You can have this. Hey, thanks a bunch, Mate. This makes my birthday feel special. Oh, I didn't realize it was your birthday. Don't give you that. If you want me to upgrade your tools, you have to give me the correct ore. So you can actually give him Omni Geodes. I did not know that. I think my hair is frozen solid. So she'll only say that when she's supposed to be outside. But, you know, that's okay. Hello, Mate. You brought me the item I asked for. I really appreciate it. Here's a little something for your trouble. Alrighty, cool. Got ourselves 75G and a prize ticket, which is definitely, even though it's only one little piece of gold, it's significantly more valuable than the 75. That I can probably do tomorrow if I think about it. I'll have to kind of see what happens tomorrow, I guess. Got ourselves a lost book, which doesn't take up inventory, which is always nice. And back to the farm. Back to the scene of the crime. And what other goodies do we have? I might... maybe we'll wait. So I don't really need, like, a ton of quartz, because, like, yeah, I can make some more with my furnaces, but, like, at the same time, it's not really a mandatory thing to continue, I guess. So it is nice, but it's not like a make or break item. I'm super torn up about if I don't have like a ton of it on hand, I guess. I'm too tired to do math. It's 1 in the morning. Oops. Apparently I'm too tired to look down at the bottom of my pocket too. Make sure I have the right thing in my hand. Alright, head inside, get out of the cold for a minute. Get another fish in there. Maybe another... Do I want to put that in the thing? Ooh, that is a good question. I think I'll just start with the midnight squid. So I really wish that you could use the midnight squid to make the... Oh, what's it called? The fried calamari that Pierre likes. I'm not saying that it would necessarily be a good idea, because midnight squid sells for a pretty good amount of money, all things considered. But, like, at the same time, if you could do that, it could be kind of useful. And I'm surprised that they don't let you, I guess, like, use it just to kind of free up some more squid space, as weird as that sounds. So this fiddlehead fern, we actually want to set it aside. There is a certain ingredient, sorry, it is an ingredient in a certain dish that we want that is a favor to someone that we have not met yet. So, that's exciting. But with that, we have made off like bandits with 9,000 gold. So, finishing off Tuesday, I'd say we did pretty good. We actually managed to not get knocked down this time, which is always a boon and makes me feel a little bit better. We haven't quite finished our foraging yet, but we'll have to see what we can do tomorrow. Hopefully the spirits will be a little bit more conducive of that by being angry, but if not, we can always go mining. So with that, this has been Mate Sipper. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, thank you so much for watching. But until next time, bye.